Hi, I'm Zola, and this is the full advanced classical mat Pilates order. I'm going to be skipping a couple of exercises because I have limitations with my knees, but otherwise we'll try to get through all of them. Let's get started. Let's do the 100 first, lying down on your back, reaching the arms up to the sky, heels together and toes apart. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, lift and find your 100 position. Start pumping. Inhale and exhale. That's 10. Inhale. And exhale, long arms reaching, 20, inhale. Press those heels together, exhale. 30, inhale. And exhale. 40, inhale. And exhale. 50, inhale. Exhale. 60, inhale. Exhale. 70, inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, last breath, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, right away, going into the roll up, legs together,
arms reach back by the ears.
Inhale, lift the head, exhale, round yourself up and forward. Inhale, curl the tailbone under, and exhale, paste your spine onto the mat, arms by the ears again, inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, and exhale, articulate. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale, lift, exhale, peel, reach. Feel that two-way reach of the ribs and the fingers. Inhale, curl the tailbone under, and exhale, round yourself all the way down. Arms down by your sides for the rollover. I'm lengthening the legs up to the sky, rolling the hips up and off of the mat. Flex the feet, legs are together. Let the legs be parallel to the floor, and then find the lift in the waist. Open the legs shoulder width, and then articulate your spine down. The hips go down, legs to 45, point the toes, close the legs, and again, lift up and back. Heels reaching to the wall behind me, open them shoulder width, and roll it down. One more this direction. Up and back, shoulder width. Roll it down. We reverse those circles of the legs. Lift up with shoulder width legs. Close the legs at the top. And then roll down through the spine. 2 more. Squeeze those legs together as you roll down. Feel the two-way reach. Feet reaching back as the hips reach forward. One more time. Lift up and back. Close. Roll it down right away into single leg circles. Right leg stays up, left leg goes down. Point through the right toes and turn that leg out slightly. Inhale over, exhale, circle. 4 more. Make sure the opposite foot, that left foot, is flexed and the heel is pressing into the mat. 2 more. Over, around, and up. 1 more. Reverse the circles. Out, around, and up. Out, across, and up. 3 more. Arms firmly pressing into the mat. Try to stabilize the rest of the body. 1 more. And then scissor switch the legs 1 time. Point the left toes, flex the right, over, down, around, and up. 4, down, around, and up. 3, 2, 1 more. Reverse the circles. Take it out, down, across, and up. Nice big circles of the leg. 3 more. Should feel good in the hip. And 2, while still working the core, of course. 1 more. Good. Lower that leg all the way down. Reach your arms up. Instead of rolling up, just bring yourself right up to a rolling like a ball position. Heels together, toes apart. Inhale, curl the tailbone under, round back, and up and hold. Good. Arms and legs press into each other. And I'm trying to keep my ball as tight as possible. 2 more. Inhale back. Exhale up. 1 more time. Inhale back. Exhale up. Place your hands on top of your right shin. Stretch the left leg long. Roll yourself down, going to single leg stretch. Switch and switch. Outer hand always on that outer ankle. Inner hand underneath that knee. Switch and switch and switch. Bend both knees to the chest. Double leg stretch. Exhale, circle and pull. Again, inhale.
Two-way stretch.
Exhale, circle and pull. 2 more. Exhale. Exhale, single straight leg stretch. Pull, pull, switch. Deepen, deepen, switch. Don't hang into the flexibility. Keep the two-way reach going. One more each side, right, right, and left, left. Double straight leg stretch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. 2 more here. Press those heels together. Keep the pelvis stable. One more time. Crisscross. Elbow to opposite knee. Keeping the lift of the chest, really bringing out the midsection. Inhale, inhale, exhale. 4 more. Bend both knees. Rock yourselves up for spine stretch forward. Lengthen your legs long in front of you, the width of the mat. Arms parallel to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, roll up. Again, push those heels down into the mat. Exhale, round the spine, top of the head reaching to the floor. Inhale. You should feel the thoracic spine open up and get a nice stretch, deepening the abdominals. Roll it up. One more time. Roll yourself up. To transition into open leg rocker, curl the tailbone under, point through the toes. Find the strength in that powerhouse to lift both of your legs up. Legs are no wider than the shoulders. Open leg rocker. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. I tend to do lots of Elvis pelvis here. Woo! Try again. Inhale back. Exhale up. Good. Keep going. Mistakes are good. 2 more here. Inhale back. On the way up, tailbone reaches to the sky to keep the lowest back rounded. Last one. Close the legs together and climb the hands down the legs, going into corkscrew. Now I'm going to scooch myself forward because I know that I'm off of my mat. So just always make sure you're centered on your mat. From here, heels together, toes apart. I'm lifting the hips, legs to a high diagonal. Tip the legs over to the right. Circle the legs down, around, and up as I peel the spine down. Left. Reverse those circles. Tip the legs left. Roll down the left side. Circle the legs. And lift. 1 more each side. Tip. Articulate. Round. Lift. Last one. Tip. Articulate. Circle. Lift. Whew. Come all the way back down for your saw. I'm just going to rock myself up. Lengthen my legs long. Wider than the mat. I don't have moon boxes. I don't have a high mat. If I did, my heels would be on the moon boxes. Arms open wide to the side. We saw to the right. We dive the head forward. 3 pulses. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, roll up and twist left. Exhale, dive forward. Pulse it for 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself up and round. Pulse 3, 2, get that stretch. 1, roll up and twist left. Exhale, dive forward, pulse 3. 2-way reach, ribs pulling back as fingers soft forward. Roll yourself up, bring your legs together. Roll yourself down onto the mat with control. We're flipping over onto our bellies
so that we can do neck roll.
I like to do neck roll in the elbows, pulling up in the abdominals, pulling back with the elbows. And then from here, I look right. I circle the neck, down, around, over to the left. And then look center. Keep pulling up in the waist. Look left. Circle down, over to the right. Nice stretch at the neck. 1 more each side. Over, down, and around. Center. Last one. Over, down and around. Look center. From here, I place my hands underneath the shoulders, elbows up to the ceiling. So try to keep the legs together here. That's a big challenge for me. Going into Swan Dive, push into the palms, lift up from the waist, and then slide those hands forward and rock yourself forward and back. Good, and then you can press back to a child's pose from there. Make sure it's the hamstrings that lift those legs up to the sky. Going into single leg kick, I'm making a fist with the right hand, holding that fist with the left, and pressing those hands down into the mat. Pull up in the abdominals, And then right, right, and left, left. Trying to keep the rest of the body as stable and as strong as possible. No movement in the hips. One more each side, right, right, and left, left, going to double leg kick. Placing the hands high on my back, as high as possible, melting the elbows down. Feel that stretch in the shoulders. Legs are still together. Both heels kick to the seat 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the legs, reach the arms, center the head, and find your swan. Look to the other way. Kick 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the legs, reach and stretch. I'm reaching my fingers to my heels. 2 more times. Look the other way every time. Last one. Bend those elbows. Kick for 3. Hip bones press down. 2, 1. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms, and reach. Good. Palms down. One more time. Press back into a child's pose. Roll yourself up. And let's do neck pull. So lie back down on your back. Try to center yourself on the mat. Legs are about hip width apart here. If you have a strap, please use it. It's the best. Not having the strap is very difficult. So hands stack behind the head. Inhale, curl chin to chest. Exhale, peel the spine. Dive the head forward. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Inhale, roll up, sit tall. Hold your breath and hinge yourself halfway back. Exhale to curl the tailbone under, round the rest of the way down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, dive, pulse. Inhale, roll up. Hold your breath, hinge, long spine. Exhale, curl the tailbone under. Paste your spine onto the mat, head goes down. One more time, inhale. Exhale. 2 and 1. Roll ups, tall spine. Hold your breath, hinge. And then exhale, roll all the way down. Once you're down, you stay down. I'm going to scooch myself forward. I inchworm myself back, which you shouldn't do. And then going into high scissors and high bicycle. From here, point those legs up to the sky. Using your abdominals, lift the hips up and take the hands flat behind the low back and pelvis. Try to hug the elbows in and find that two-way reach of the toes reaching up to the sky and elbows pulling down. Right leg starts to go forward. Left leg only goes as far back as the right leg goes forward. And then switch sides. Left leg forward, right leg back. Try to keep it as even as possible. One more time each side. Switch. Keep the reach of the hips lifting. One more time. Now from here, bicycle. I start to bend that left knee and bicycle the legs. One more each side. Keep the chin lifted away from the chest. Reverse those circles. Keep those hips lifted. Try to take the weight out of the wrists. Good. From here, both legs up. I switch the grip of my hands so fingertips are outside. I reach the right leg forward. I find the mat, but then I place my hands down because I don't have the flexibility to keep my hands there for shoulder bridge. So from here, flex to lower and point to lift. Flex to lower, point to lift. One more time, flex to lower. Drag that leg in. I'm readjusting the hips, curling the tailbone under. Right leg stretches out. Flex to lower, point to lift, chin away from the chest. It's very easy to want to see what you're doing. One more time, but keep the chin lifted away from the chest. Lower the leg, slide it in, and then roll everything down. Let's lengthen the legs long in front of you. Reach your arms up to the sky. Curl chin to chest, round all the way up to seated.
For spine twist.
So the legs are together for this one. Sit up tall, reach the arms long to the side. Pull the pinky toes back just as much as your big toes are pulling back so you're not supinating in those feet, which I tend to do. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right 3 times. Twist and deepen further, twist more and twist. Inhale, lift, center. Exhale, twist left. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Again, right. Lift taller to twist. And last time to the left. Twist, lift more, twist, lift more, and twist. Come through center, reach those arms long, roll yourself down, jackknife. Once your head is down, the arms reach along by your sides. Let's let the legs go up to the ceiling. Lift the hips, the legs go back and up. Roll through the spine, hips down, legs to 45. Again, roll up, hips back and up. Roll it down. 2 more here. Push those arms firmly into the mat, back and up. Reach the toes up as the hips roll down. 1 more time. Reach back and up. Keep the lift of the hips. Keep the reach of the toes as the hips roll down. A 2-way stretch there. And you can bend your knees. Let's go into side kicks. Line up your back body with the back of your mat. Bring the legs together. Push the top hand down. Lift both legs up. Bring them to the front corner of the mat. If you have a moon box, place your heels on that moon box. Lift your top leg hip height. Only doing the first variation today, side kick. So kick, kick to the front. And then 1 long lengthen to the back. Kick, kick to the front. 1 long lengthen to the back. If you want more of a challenge, you place both hands behind the head and keep the lift on both sides of the waist. Reach, reach, reach. Keep that bottom leg pressing down. 1 more time. Front, front, and lengthen to the back. Top leg goes over the bottom. Now, to switch sides, just lie on your belly and flip over. I'm going to continue to face you, so I'm switching sides this way. And bring your heels to the front of the mat. If you want, you can place that top hand behind the head. Keep the lift of both sides of the waist. And then we kick, kick, and lengthen to the back. And kick, kick, and lengthen to the back. 3 more sets. Front, front, and reach. Get that hip stretch in the front. 2 more sets. And stretch. 1 more time. Front, front, and lengthen to the back. Top leg over the bottom. Close the legs together. And since I'm facing the other way, I'm going to flip back over so we can do teaser. So start with knees to the chest. Lengthen your legs to a high diagonal. Reach your arms parallel to the legs. Teaser 1. Roll yourself up. Roll down to the tips of the shoulder blades. 1. Roll up. Tips of the shoulder blades. 2. Roll up. Tips of the shoulder blades. 3. Come all the way up. Teaser 2. Arms reach up by the ears. Legs go down. Legs come up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 1 more time. Down. And up. Teaser 3. Everything unfolds. Peel yourself down to the mat. And then peel yourself back up to your teaser. Lift. Roll yourself down. 2-way reach. And then reach for the toes. Arms up to the ears. Last time. Down, down, down. Find your teaser. Reach the arms up and then circle them back. Hip circles. Circle the legs just like corkscrew. Keep the chest lifted. Over, down, around, and up. 1 more. Good. From here, just bend the knees, rest the feet. Hip circles are so hard. Let's go onto our stomachs for swimming. Arms and legs are reaching long. Legs are together. Let's start slowly. Inhale. Lift the chest, arms and legs. Swim opposite arm and opposite leg. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Go a little faster. 1 more breath. From here, lower everything down. Push back to a child's pose. Leg pull front is next. So continue to face the same direction, but come into your plank. I'm doing heels together, toes apart, trying to keep those ankles over the balls of the feet. I rock forward and back. Collarbones open wide. Center ankles over balls of the feet. Lift the right leg. Rock forward and back. 1 more. Put that foot down. Lift the left leg with your hamstring. Rock forward and back. 1 more. Forward and back. To transition, put that foot down. Invert that right hand to the left. Reach the left arm up and find that transition. Toes are reaching to the floor. Leg pull back. We lift and we lift. Keep the hips lifted as the leg lifts. 1 more set. Up and up, both feet down, roll the hips down. Whew. Then we do kneeling side kicks. So I have knee issues. I'm going to give this a go. So place your right hand down on the floor underneath the wrist. Top hand goes behind the head. Now what you're trying to do is keep the hip and the knee stacked and the front of the hip open. So using the glutes, pressing the hips forward. I'm going to have a hard time with this because of my knee injury. So do as I say, not as I do. Let's lift and lower 3 times. Lifting the left, up. I'm looking down towards that right arm. Up. Now stay lifted. Same side kicks, but now you're in this kneeling position. I'm just sweeping the leg forward and back, keeping it on the same plane, and trying to keep the front of this hip open so hard. One more set. To transition, put the knee down, come up onto both knees, reach the arms, and then we do the other side. So you can continue to face me. Lengthen the top leg, which is my right leg here, and open the bottom hip 3 times. Up and down. That's already so hard. Up and down. One more time. Lift and hold. Sweep it forward and sweep it back. 2 more sets. Forward and back. 1 more. Forward and back. Bend the knee. Come all the way up. We do mermaid next. So come onto that right hip and stack those knees one on top of the other. Now, if this position is too much for your hips or your back, stagger the legs so the top leg is a little forward of the bottom. From here, take the top hand, hold on to the shin on top, and then reach your opposite arm up to the ceiling. I side bend, bending my left elbow, pulling myself down, but keeping the ribs facing forward, and then I come up and I counter stretch. Exhale, side bend, 2 more sets of these. And reach, come to the elbow, side bend. Hug the front and back ribs into each other. 1 more set. Up and over. And reach. 1 more here. Nice counter stretch. Come up. We teaser to the other side. Top hand holds top shin. My left arm is up. I side bend, big stretch here. Reach the arms out and counter stretch. Set number 2, really pulling myself up and over. Reach the arms out and then up and over to the other side. And then push off. 1 more time, up and over. Reach the arms long. And last counter stretch. Find your long arms first, arms behind you, teaser to the other side for side bend. Now, I extend the legs a little bit longer here, a 3/4 bend. I take this hand a little forward of my shoulder, so not underneath right now, a little bit in front of that shoulder. Top hand, palm up, looking toward that arm. Now, I stretch the legs and lift up into my side bend.
Looking up to the ceiling, then bend your knees.
Lower yourself down. Again, push the legs into each other and then lift up, making sure that top hip is rotated forward and not opening to the ceiling. 1 more time. Lift up and over, reach, and then come all the way down. And then we do another teaser to the other side. A 3/4 bend, flex the feet, palm is up to the sky. And again, push into the legs, lift up, and lower down with control. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. And inhale, come down. 1 more time, lift. Whoa. Inhale, lower down. And then 1 more time, teaser. And let's do boomerang next. So legs are long in front of you. I'm stacking my right leg over top of the left. I'm making spidey fingers mid-thigh down on the mat, rounding my spine. Hug the elbows in. Now in one piece, I'm gonna roll back, just like the rollover, lifting the hips up and back. I switch the cross of the legs, open, close. I roll down through the spine, finding teaser. Flip the palms, bend the elbows, clasp your hands together behind you. Lengthen the arms, think rowing. Reaching the arms up as I lower the legs down. Separate the hands with control and roll right back up. We do the other side. Curl the tailbone under, roll back. Arms are long, open, close. Roll it down, reach, palms up, bend, clasp, round, and lift. Circle the arms with control. 2 more. Curl the tailbone under, push, open, close. I love this exercise, even though it's very hard for me. I just think it's like a dance. It's very nice. Lift, circle, and roll up. Last one. Curl the tailbone under, push, open, close. Roll it down. Reach, palms up, bend, lift, and circle all the way around and up. Going to seal next. So scoot your hips toward the front edge of your mat. Take your hands, dive through the legs, and grab the outer ankles. Keep the feet together and push the arms and legs into each other, just like rolling like a ball. This time I clap the feet 3 times. 3, 2, 1, roll back, clap 3 times. 3, 2, 1, roll up, clap 3, 2, 1, roll back, clap 3, 2, 1, and keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Make sure it's the whole leg that's working, not just the feet. One more time. Roll yourself up. Put your feet down. Let's roll down with control onto the mat. Let's do rocking. Flip yourself over onto your stomach again. This one is also a hard one. Try to keep the legs and feet together. Bend your knees. Find the tops of your feet with your hands. So already a big stretch for me in the front of the hips and the quads. Now I'm pushing my feet into my hands so much that it just happens to let my chest lift off of the mat, keeping the inner thighs hugging as best as possible. I'm trying to lift the thighs off the mat and lift the chest. Now from here, start your rocking. Rock forward and back, forward and back. Think Swan Dive, just a little bigger of a stretch. Good, and then lower everything down and release. Flip over onto your back for control balance. Legs up to the sky. Press the arms down. Lift the legs up and back. Think like the rollover. This time the toes find the floor behind you. Circle the arms back and firmly grab the right ankle with your hands and drive that heel back and down. Point the opposite leg up to the ceiling.
Feeling the two-way reach of both of your legs. Then try to switch the legs simultaneously.
Catch that left leg, but use your seat to reach the right toes. Anchor that opposite leg and switch. Anchor and reach and switch. Last one. Anchor and reach. Bring both legs down first. Circle the arms and roll down through your spine. From here, rock yourself up, stand yourself up, and turn yourself around, and let's do front support or push-ups. So I'm keeping my heels together and my toes apart, stretching my arms up to the sky. Let's do a roll down. Think of the roll up on the mat, but in a different orientation. Your hands find the mat, and you walk out 4 times to a plank position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping those heels together. I'm just holding the plank for this first set for 5, 4, collarbones wide, and 3, heels pressed together, 2, and 1, pike the hips up, walk your hands back to your feet, 4, don't rock the hips, 3, 2, and 1, roll yourself all the way up, and we roll right back down, just like the roll up. Find your hands down on the mat, bend your knees if you need to, walk out for 4, 3, 2, this time we do 3 push-ups, tricep push-ups, 3, 2, 1, lift the hips, walk your hands back for 4, 3, 2, and 1, roll yourself up. This last one, we do 4 push-ups if you can, or just hold that plank, round yourself down, hands find the mat, walk your hands out for 4, 3, 2, and 1, 4 push-ups, or 3, or just hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, stretch the arms, lift the hips, walk your hands back, and roll yourself all the way back up. Circle the arms down and Congratulations, you did it. That is not easy. I was struggling through that one too, but the more you do it, the better you'll get at it, and it's so rewarding. So if you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.